Well, one of the things that makes Los Alamitos the premier quarter horse track in the country, it's its great history. So many outstanding horses have raced here at Los Alamitos over the years, from the 40s to the 50s, 60s, even nowadays, top quarter horses are racing here at Los Alamitos Racecourse. We recently came across a tape of some great old races, horses like Tonto Bar Hanks, Jet Deck, Goetta. We're going to show you some of these races in just a few seconds, and we're happy to be joined by a man that rode all three of those horses, the great Hall of Famer Charlie Smith. Charlie, we're going to show pretty soon now a race by Tonto Bar Hanks. I know you didn't ride him early in his career, but you did ride him later on. What are your memories of this horse? A horse that won a ton of races. I think 9 out of his first 12 races he was a winner.
Yeah, he was quite a runner, Bar Hank with. Perner, he rode the horse all the time. I think he went to service. Walter Merrick had him, and I rode him. And he was the most powerful horse you ever was on in your life. He was a big stout. You couldn't figure he could run like he could run, you know. But that's I think the only time. I might have rode him one more time, but I don't really remember.
You went on to ride so many great horses, and you tell me that one of the fastest horses that you ever rode was the great world champion Jet Deck. We're going to show the race of him winning the Los Alamitos Championship. Can you remember anything about that race that you can share with us?
Yeah, I remember that race real well. For one time, he broke with the field of horses, and there wasn't any contest. He just sat up there, you know, and ride like driving a Cadillac down through there, you know. And I think he set a world record. They wouldn't give it to him because they had a wind gauge in the infield, and he had 9 mile an hour. Anything over 8, well, you didn't get it, you know. So, but he was the fastest horse I ever rode, and I rode about all them horses back then.
Now, one of the top female horses that you rode in your career was the great Goetta. She came out here and won the Los Alamitos Futurity, and you were on her. Definitely the class of the field that day, at least from what we see here on video. What are your memories of that race?
Well, my memories of her, I think Huntley bought that mare for a brood mare, is what he bought her for. Well, she wasn't broke or nothing. I broke her at Bay Meadows, and we brought her down here, and I was just galloping. We decided then to jump her out of the gate, and we worked her out with another horse. Well, the horse we worked with broke. She run to the outside. Earl Holmes is a vessel's horse. He said, bragging on his horse coming back. I said, "Oh, that thing will never outrun this mare again." He said, "I'll bet you $50." So I said, "Okay," but they never did a hook till a year later, and he wouldn't pay me my 50. But the first time we started here, she won by 2 or 3 lengths. Took her to Ruidoso, and she won the All-American. Started her, I think, 2 or 3 times at Ruidoso. And she was awful fast mare, you know.
Well, Charlie Smith, great rider, had the opportunity to ride some outstanding horses here at Los Alamitos Racecourse. Well, the history will continue here at Los Alamitos. So many great horses still racing today. But as the year goes on, we will take a look back at some of the other great stars from years gone by. Back to the studio.